Today, we're going to dive into a practice that's, well, thousands of years old, but it honestly feels like it was made for our crazy modern lives. It's called pranayama. And yeah, it all starts with the breath, but you're about to see that it's really about mastering your own mind. But let me ask you something first. Does your mind ever feel like a web browser with just way too many tabs open? Thoughts are just jumping all over the place, making it basically impossible to focus? Well, that exact feeling of mental chaos is what pranayama is designed to fix. You see, that's the big secret here. While pranayama uses the breath as a tool, its real purpose goes so much deeper. Ancient yogis figured out that the breath was literally the key to controlling the mind itself. The ancient sage Patanjali, he put it perfectly in his Yoga Sutras. He said pranayama brings concentration and subtlety to the mind. Just think about that for a second. This isn't just about chilling out. It's about sharpening your focus until it's absolutely razor sharp. And Patanjali goes even further. He says the practice pierces the veil of darkness. So what does that even mean? He's talking about that internal fog, right? The confusion and the negative thoughts that cloud our judgment. Pranayama is like a beam of light that just burns right through it, helping us see our own path with total clarity. I absolutely love this metaphor from the ancient text of Manusmriti. It says that just like fire purifies metal by burning off the gunk, pranayama burns away all the distractions and the defects of our senses. It's kind of like an internal deep clean for your mind. So what does a purified mind actually look like in our day-to-day lives? Well, the benefits are incredibly practical. We're talking about the kind of focus that leads to major success at work, the clarity you need to actually achieve your goals, way more energy, better health, and ultimately a much, much deeper sense of joy. Now, I know this might be sounding a little complex, but the real beauty of pranayama is just how simple it is to get started. You definitely don't need to be some yogi meditating in a cave to get all these benefits. Let's just walk through exactly how you can begin. The setup is super simple. Just find a quiet spot, maybe with some fresh air if you can. Sit down comfortably, but make sure your spine is straight. That part is really key for letting energy flow. Then just rest your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and take a few moments to let everything settle. That's it. That's your prep. Okay, so let's get into the 4 basic parts of one breath cycle. First up is Richak, that's your exhale. Then there's Baya Kumbhak, which is just a short pause after you breathe out. Next is Purak, your inhale. And finally, Abhyantar Kumbhak is the pause after you breathe in. So it goes exhale, pause, inhale, pause. Getting that rhythm down is everything. And here it is, the whole cycle in one go. You start with a slow, complete exhalation. That's Richak. Then a brief pause, Baya Kumbhak. That's followed by a slow, full inhalation, Purak. And then one more pause, Abhyantar Kumbhak. The most important thing here, and I can't stress this enough, is to keep it slow and gentle. You should never, ever feel any strain. All right, so once you get comfortable with the physical breathing part, you can add the element that truly, truly transforms this whole practice, your focused intention. This right here is where the real power is hiding. And the best part? You don't need to memorize any complex mantras or anything like that. The most powerful tool you have is already right here. It's your own focused intention. In yoga, they call this bhavana, or visualization. So, as you do the purk, your inhalation, I want you to visualize this. You are literally drawing in all the positive, nourishing, and healing energy from the universe around you. Just feel that life force coming into your body with every breath. Now, during the Abhyanta Kumbhak, when you're holding that breath in, the visualization changes a bit. Imagine all those positive elements spreading throughout your entire body, reaching every single cell, just healing and energizing you from the inside out. Now for the Rachak, the exhalation. As you breathe out, imagine you are pushing out everything negative, all the stress, the anxiety, any physical toxins, all that mental clutter, just push it out of your system. And finally, during that short pause on the outside, the Baya Kumbhak, hold this thought. All my impurities are gone. Visualize that you've shut the door and you're not letting any of that negativity back in. You are clean, you are clear, and you are protected.
So when you combine this simple breath cycle with that powerful intention, you unlock the real, full potential of pranayama. The question is, where do you start?
Honestly, the best way to start is small. Just aim for 10 full cycles a day. That's it. This isn't about how hard you go. It's all about consistency. 10 cycles is the perfect, totally achievable goal to start building a habit. And here's the best part. You do not have to wait months to feel a difference. With a consistent daily practice, you can start to notice real, amazing benefits, like more clarity, more energy, more calm, in just a few days. The practice is simple. The benefits are profound, and it all starts with your very next breath. So the only question left is, are you ready to remove that veil and see what's really on the other side?